Welcome to Belfast. The match today is Crusaders versus Glentoran in the Northern Irish Premiership. It's my first ever Northern Irish football match. I've never actually been to Belfast before, so I'm really looking forward to checking out the city. I'm here for one day, that's it, in and out. Today we'll check out a bit of the city, and then this afternoon we'll go to the match. Let's go. We're starting off at Seaview, that's the home of Crusaders FC. Belfast is a bit of a groundhopper's dream really. There's 4 teams in the top division here. Crusaders, Cliftonville, Linfield and Glentoran. All 4 stadiums are really different in terms of style and how modern they are or aren't. Seaview's got a capacity of just over 3,000 and Crusaders have been here since 1921, so just over 100 years. The club was founded in 1898 and named after the medieval knights, as evidenced by their club crest. There's been quite a bit of recent success here. They're the current holders of the Northern Irish Cup. They've actually won that competition in 3 out of the last 5 seasons, and their last league win came in the 2017-18 season. Crusaders' main rivals are actually Cliftonville, that's the North Belfast derby, and Glentoran's main rivals are Linfield. So this is a bit of a lesser derby today, but still a really good one. We'll be back here later for the match, but I want to see a bit of Belfast before then, and the best way to see any city is always a free walking tour. So I've got one of those booked. Let's head there now and meet the guide. I love a free walking tour, but genuinely that is one of the best free walking tours I have ever done. Barbara, the guide, was absolutely amazing. She's Belfast born and bred, took us all around a few different spots, telling us about the history of Belfast, the dark history and some of the more lighter moments and just all the really interesting things about the city. We started off at the City Hall, which is actually designed by the same architect who designed Stockport Town Hall. Any Stockport County fans watching this video might be interested in that. We stopped by the Europa Hotel, which was the most bombed hotel in the world at one point in time. Absolutely crazy. Some of the stories that she was telling were just insane. And then of course all the stuff about the Titanic. So the Titanic was built in Belfast, so she was telling some of the stories about the people who worked on the ship and also went down with it, some of them who survived. She also gave me a good recommendation for a pub, so I've just been in there, and all around that area there's loads of cool bars and stuff. You could spend all afternoon in here. What I'm thinking next is I want to go to St George's Market. Sounds like a really cool place with loads of stuff going on, so let's head there now. Loads going on in St George's Market, lots of different stalls, really vibrant place. Would have liked to have got some food in there, but just didn't have the time, unfortunately. I can, however, run through how much this trip cost me, so let's do that now. Return flights from Manchester to Belfast were so cheap, only £34. That's an absolute bargain. I flew to the international airport, which is quite far from the city centre. The return bus trip was £12, so not too bad. I'm only here for the day, so my accommodation costs are absolutely nothing. The walking tour was technically free, but it's really rude not to leave a tip, so I gave £10 for that. I'm actually now feeling a little bit guilty about not giving more, to be honest. St George's Market is free to enter, but the various stall owners will happily take your cash if you want to buy anything. Lastly, my ticket for the match this afternoon was only £13. That seems like great value to me. All of which gives us a grand total of £69. You can't argue with that, can you? Absolute bargain. I hope that was helpful if you're thinking of doing a similar trip. Next, it's time for the match. I said before at the start of this video, this is an absolute groundhopper's dream. 4 small stands, really intimate setting. To my left is the main stand. Seems to be like the dugouts, the changing rooms, the cameras and all that sort of stuff there. Opposite me is where the Crusaders main support is, a few flags, and that's where they'll get the songs going. And then to my right is the away end, which is where the Glentoran fans are. I'm in the quietest of the 4 stands. Not too many people in this one. I think it's more of like a family end. Really looking forward to this one. Let's go.
Goal scorer for Glentoran,
1-0 to Glentoran, couldn't have been any more straightforward really. Long throw into the box, volleyed it in. That's it, 1-0. Reaction from the fans was pretty subdued. Little cheer, round of applause. That's it. Half-time, Crusaders 0, Glentoran 1. Not been that many chances to be honest, and the ones that have come have fallen to Glentoran. They scored off that big throw in the volley at the near post. Crusaders have struggled to create anything whatsoever really. They had a header early on. That was pretty much it. For a groundhopper and a football geek like me, this is absolutely brilliant. Such an intimate setting. The stadium is so cool. During the warm-up I actually fetched the ball back. We had some shooting practice, it came over in, I chucked it back. You always get a little thrill doing that, don't you? Hopefully there's some excitement on the pitch in the second half, and hopefully a goal for Crusaders to get this crowd going. Ball in the net for Crusaders, but the ref pulled it back for a foul earlier on a Crusaders player. You'd be fuming if you were a Crusaders fan, because why he just didn't let the play go on, I do not know. Still 1-0 to Glentoran, but the crowd have really woken up in this second half. Equaliser for Crusaders, the roof came off the place when it went in. That's what I've been waiting for, that explosion. It's a great goal as well. Ball into the box, cross on the right hand side, met it first time on the volley, crashed it into the back of the net. Great goal, 1-1. Can they find a winner? Glentoran have scored to make it 2-1. Ball through, clipped it over the goalie. Great finish. The fans to my right went absolutely mental. The difference in reaction from their first goal in the first half to this second goal is night and day. They went absolutely crazy. Potential winner in the last minute. Who can blame him? 4 minutes of time added on. Can Crusaders get an equaliser? Full time at Seaview, Crusaders 1, Glentoran 2. I'm going to roll out the old cliche here, total game of 2 halves. The first half was dead, I'm not even going to lie to you, it was silent here, everyone was half asleep. Second half was absolutely brilliant. Everyone woke up, both sets of fans woke up. Crusaders took the roof off the place when they scored, and then when Glentoran grabbed that last minute winner, they went absolutely wild over there. It was brilliant, great game, really enjoyed it. I will absolutely be back for another game in Northern Ireland, maybe to see these two teams play their main rivals next time. Belfast, absolutely amazing city. Can't recommend it highly enough. Take care. I'll see you on the next one.